In the top stories, reunion group of former Basse-Terre High students hosts students' dinner. People's Action Movement hosts National Convention, and St. Kitts and Nevis observes Accreditation Week. We'll be right back with the details after this.
Boom! Join in the experience with Courts Ready Cash for the St. Kitts Music Festival with a loan of $3,000 or more and pay nothing for 60 days. Plus, you could be eligible for a reduced interest rate. Don't miss out. Enjoy flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. That is a day. Apply now. Visit shopcoats.com or call 466-1640 or 662-9425. Get your full St. Kitts Music Festival experience with Courts Ready Cash. We are ready whenever you are. Conditions apply.
In cricket, there are a few essentials: a bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Jason Davis. On Friday, the Reunion Organizing Committee of 1990, or ROC 90, hosted a students' dinner at the Marriott Resort. Each year, members of ROC 90 select high school students who will show promise and assist them financially and through mentorship to guide them to become successful adults. After a brief hiatus due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the group has resumed its activities, and Friday's dinner brought together students within the group to socialize and meet in person. Chairman of ROC 90, Javon Liebert, spoke of how becoming a ROC 90 student changed his life.
My time as a ROC student and being guided by people who care and care unapologetically led me to a life of service. A life driven by the motto, I give back because I am a product of giving back. And this motto embodies the spirit of ROC 90, a spirit that has propelled us forward even in the face of adversity. As chairman, I pledge to uphold this spirit and ensure that the ROC family continues to flourish, provide the same, if not even a better experience for the students.
President of ROC 90, Victor Williams, said it brings him joy to see the students that ROC 90 have shown love and support achieve greatness in their adult lives.
Truth be told, my many professional achievements do not give me the kind of joy and sense of contentment that I experience when I see my adopted sons and daughters succeed. There's a feeling of extreme joy and purpose when I see poor people, children doing so well. I would take the liberty to say, everybody at this table come from poor families, but with some kind of help they've made it. And so it tells you that with help people can and will make it.
Among those attending the students' dinner were Deputy Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley and Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, who shared some words of wisdom with the new students.
You have joined a very excellent organization. You have the opportunity to do great things. Do not be distracted. Keep on the right path. You have people who are looking out for you. Never ever feel alone. These words I say because I know the opposite also exists. So appreciate and feel privileged for what you have achieved and the opportunity that you are given thus far.
During a 1990 reunion of the graduating class of 1973, the ROC 90 Scholarship was created. It was geared towards students with limited financial resources, but who demonstrated their potential for success both inside and outside of the classroom. On Sunday afternoon, the People's Action Movement held its 57th National Convention at PAM headquarters. Dressed in yellow, PAM supporters came out to hear from PAM candidates who contested seats in the last general elections and to rally support behind the party. Among the invited speakers was Chairman of the Concerned Citizens Movement in Nevis, Troy Liburd, who said that in the life of each party there must be a time for reflection and reassessment in order to move forward.
There is an urgent need for the party to look inward and to assess strengths, weaknesses, challenges, and opportunities for continuing your rich tradition of service to the people of St. Kitts and the wider Federation. PAM must continue to attract new blood, new energy, new ideas, and the youth. I want to stress the youth. The youth must be called upon to play an increasingly significant and important role.
He also suggested that the party takes more time to reconnect with the people.
Politics is an everyday business. Politics is about taking care of people, and it is about engaging in activities that will benefit people.
PAM Convention 57 was held under the theme Reflect, Re-engage, Revitalize. The Ministry of Education and the St. Christopher and Nevis Accreditation Board will be hosting a series of activities in the coming days to observe Accreditation Week. The week is being observed under the theme Accreditation, Supporting the Future of Global Trade. In an address to launch the week, Minister of Education, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, spoke of the importance of accreditation when it comes to the education sector.
In the educational arena, accreditation is a formal independent verification that a program or institution meets established quality standards and is competent to carry out specific assessment tasks. Through the use of standards and quality assurance processes, we continue to reap multiple benefits within our shores and particularly in our education system as a result of our accreditation process.
He said qualifications from accredited institutions are accepted globally and explained the role of the Accreditation Secretariat.
The Accreditation Secretariat is responsible for mapping both traditional academic and TVET qualifications on St. Kitts and Nevis National Qualification Framework. This information helps to inform employers of the skill sets, knowledge, and competencies that could be expected of someone with a particular qualification.
The week of activities runs from June 4 to 9 and includes a church service at the Rivers of Living Water Christian Center, an appearance of accreditation officials on talk shows, a series of sensitization sessions for public and private sector stakeholders, and the setup of an accreditation booth at Independence Square on Friday to disseminate information about accreditation. Coming up, we'll have another look at some of the stories from the past week. Stay tuned.
Here are your Horseman's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running June 1st to the 14th.
And now your Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise, just $19.99. Lay's Stacked Chips, $8.99. Nabisco Oreo Cookies, $17.99. Essential Everyday Cream Cheese, $7.99. Mott's Applesauce, just $13.79. Palmolive Ultra Dish Liquid, $15.99. And now your very low weekly
Value deals! Bumblebee Chunk Light Tuna, Water and Oil, $4.49. Kraft Barbecue Sauce, $7.49. Langus Cranberry Juice, $11.99. IGN Essential Everyday Pasta, $4.99. Nature Valley Granola Bars, $9.99. Soft Soap Liquid Hand Soap, $4.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart, dale en Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop
standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your National Bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
The cable has won the bid to supply, install, and commission a wide area network for the Ministry of Health. This was officially recognized with a signing ceremony on Friday. Here's more.
The company emerged successful from a bidding process which was opened to all qualified telecommunications operators in St. Kitts and Nevis. The National Telecommunications and Regulatory Commission chose the winning bid. During a signing ceremony on Friday at the NTRC office at Fort Lands, CEO of the cable, Pat Walters, said they are thrilled to execute this project that will impact the lives of everyone in St. Kitts and Nevis.
When this project is completed, all of us who live here and access health care will experience the ease with which information will be securely and confidentially shared without the inconvenience of repeating the same information at different health facilities or having to physically take your records from point A to point B. Our patient healthcare and experience will be an enviable one in this region.
Chairman of the board of the cable, Russell Hadbird, thanked the NTRC for choosing his company and promised to deliver a top-of-the-line network solution to improve efficiency within the health sector.
I can assure Mr. Wharton that being chairman of the board and under my watch, we will not only do an A, but we'll give him an A+ network to be handed over to the Ministry of Health. And I'll just thank the NTRC for having chosen us again, and we look forward to working with you as we move forward.
Director of the NTRC, Irvin Williams, explained that the project falls in line with the framework of the Universal Service Fund.
This fund, as I said a while ago, is a fund that is contributory by providers, telecommunications providers, in which they provide 1% of their gross annual revenue to the fund. The fund under the regulatory framework is a special vehicle in that the fund is used to provide telecommunication services, cutting-edge technologies in the areas of public health, public education, public safety, and public security, among other things. The other things could be like people with disabilities, people who's differently challenged. The fund can be used to also provide services and technologies to these communities as well. So we're here today to deliver something in line with the framework, the regulatory framework.
The documents were signed by Ms. Walters, Mr. Williams, and acting chairperson for the NTRC, Wesley Wharton. Following the signing, a check representing 1/10 of the cost of the project was handed over to the cable. This project cost about $3.3 million and is expected to be rolled out in early 2024.
St. Kitts and Nevis observed Centenarians Day on Wednesday, May 31, and on that day, a group of high-level officials visited the centenarians across the Federation to thank them for their contribution to the nation. Here's more.
As part of the commemoration, the Ministry of Aging and Disabilities recognized the country's centenarians through visits where songs were sung, speeches were made, and gifts were received. The delegation visiting the centenarians was accompanied by Governor General Dame Marcella Liburd, GCM-GJP, who presented flowers to each person. Making the presentation to centenarian Angeline Rivan of Sandy Point, Dame Marcella thanked her for her contributions to education in the Federation.
We are here to celebrate Centenarians Day with you, and when we see you, we become encouraged and inspired. You've lived your life teaching, and so it's very good to see students from the same school and teacher here today just to remind you of the fact that we value all that you did for education and for the children and for the community and certainly for your family. And so again, we want to wish you happy Centenarians Day, and we pray that God will give you much longer life than the 101 years that you've already lived. And I know many people would have benefited from your wisdom and will continue to do so. So again, thank you for the invaluable contribution that you made to education.
Visiting Centenarian Ruby Thomas, Parliamentary Representative for Constituency Number 1, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, spoke of his fondness for her.
We cannot pay you for your contributions that you would have made over all those years, but a little gesture this morning is what we are here to show our love and appreciation for you and the others throughout the country. So I want to continue to wish you God's strength. I know you're going to make it 103 and beyond. And like I said to people, it's very special for me because for many years I've been taking care of her, spending time with her. And on both elections, she did not allow anybody to take her in to vote other than me. So I am happy that on 2022 election, I had a 102-year-old voting for me. So once again, congratulations, and may God continue to strengthen you as you continue to be a light in East Bastille, Newtown in particular. And I must add, she still go to church, which is very, very important. Avid Catholic. Thank you very much.
On St. Kitts, the Centenarians are Ruby Thomas of Pitcairn Street, Newtown, age 102, George David of Stapleton Village, age 101, Agnes Kelsick of Fortlands, age 101, Angeline Rivan of Sandy Point, age 101, Francis Ann Prince of Cayon, age 100, and Esther Harris of St. Peter's, age 101. There are 4 centenarians on Nevis: Eliza Jeffers, age 105, Mary Brown, age 105, Bertram Roach, 100, and Clarence Ezekiel Henderson Williams, age 100.
Now in its 9th year, the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College TVEM's Information Technology Capstone Project was held at the Royal St. Kitts Marriott Ballroom on Wednesday. More in this report.
The CFBC TVEM's Information Technology Capstone Project provides a platform for students to showcase their creativity, innovation, and problem-solving skills. Public Relations Director of the St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association, Patrina Pereira, explained the purpose of the event.
The Capstone Project is the culmination of our students' academic journey, representing the pinnacle of their education in information technology. It serves as a comprehensive demonstration of their knowledge, skills, and expertise gained throughout their years of study. In essence, the Capstone Project is a practical application of the theories, concepts, and technical skills our students have acquired. It is an opportunity for them to showcase their ability to tackle real-world problems and provide innovative solutions within the realm of information technology. The projects our students present today are the result of months of meticulous planning, extensive research, and hands-on development.
Chairman and founder of the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, Dr. Ricardo Neal, said it is important to showcase the work of young people.
It gives the students, specifically the final year student, the platform to present their work. Give them a platform to show their work. I am one of the believers who believe that you should put students in a position to show their work. Let the public sector, let the private sector, let the government, let everyone see what the students have to offer. And so we have been doing that for a while. As a result of the success of this program, we have formed, and I am really proud that out of this capstone initiative, we have formed the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association. And I think that is a feat. That association has 16 directors and close to 300 members and counting. And so as these students make the transition between the tertiary institution and the real world of work, I want you guys to cheer them on, to work with them as we make our transition from here to the real world for the young people.
Senator Honorable Iselene Phillip commended the CFBC and the students for their efforts in building the capacity of STEM in the Federation.
We really need to encourage our young people and our youth in the area of STEM because that is just the way the world is going. And so we do need to prepare our students and our young people to really engage and really embrace this field of work, this field of advancement and education, because we have to be prepared for globalization that has already outpaced us and the technical advancements that are just happening beyond where we are at currently. And so as part of this administration's thrust towards a sustainable island state, we're really depending on all of you young people and the work that you are doing to help us to get to where we need to be in terms of sustainability, in terms of diversifying our economy, and really providing the innovative solutions to ensure that we can be sustainable in everything that we do.
The event saw presentations by CFBC TVEM's final year students in areas including drone research development, aerial and marine, humanoid research and development, computer repairs, research and development, website and app development, gaming research and development. Reporting for ZIZ News, I'm Carla Barrage.
After the break, Caribbean Airlines launches sustainability program and UN preparing to hold elections